Today. So hi everybody, welcome to the oh, there's Brian Shaw with AI, I think, asking me to
Oh, did
take
I do that? You can decline me.
asking me to take notes.
It,
So
it's an auto thing.
we'll go ahead and let him start. But just welcome everyone to our May call. We're so excited. I know we saw several of you just a few weeks ago at as part of Bridging Innovation Week in Shepherdstown and the Eastern Panhandle. And just want to physically say in front of everyone here, what a great week, what a great momentum that we're seeing from that event. And thank you all if you were able to join us. And if not, we hope we'll see you in Morgantown, April 27th through May 2nd, 2026. So we're going to share a press release in the chat. I do want to take a moment to announce who my co-host is going to be today. So you guys notice there's no Tara. Tara is ready to jet off to Europe and enjoy several weeks in Europe and take some needed time off. So today we're going to have Brian Shaw co-hosting with me. So let's give Brian a round of applause virtually. So if anything goes wrong, this is Brian. If
Oh, you don't
anything,
have to make me like large here. I
if
have
any,
better hair than Tara.
I do. If anything goes wrong, it's on Brian this time. Got that? Okay, just kidding. No, he's lovely. So Brian, you want to say hi and kick us off?
I do. This is awesome, and it is, like you said a couple weeks ago, we were at the conference, which was fantastic. Again, it's always circled on the calendar, so looking forward to even next year. I think next year we announced Morgantown, right? I'm allowed to say that, right? Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes.
would have been awkward. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. As just as everybody knows who's been on the call before, if you haven't this first time, you can reach out to Tara or Amber. Just email them if you want to be on the agenda.
Great. So we're going to dive right in. We're going to start with our partner spotlight. I know WVU Parkersburg has been doing really good things. So without further ado, I'm going to hand it over to Dr. Tori Jackson, who's going to tell us a little bit about what's happening in that part of the state. So Dr. Jackson, take it away.
All right, thank you. And I know I told you that I didn't need to share my screen, but I decided I would love to share my screen. So thank you for that opportunity. So I have with me today, as you can see, Olivia Reeder. She is the Vice President of Institutional Advancement at WVU Parkersburg, and my name is Tori Jackson, and I am the President of WVU Parkersburg. What we would like to talk to you about today is a project that we're doing called the Innovation and Technology Center. So I will share, if I can do it correctly, so give me just a moment. Olivia is probably going to cringe because she would do this absolutely correctly. That is not the right one. Oh, where did it go? Hold on. Here we go. Can you see my screen by chance?
Yep.
Woods. That's what I want to show you, woods. So the reason why I want to show you this property is that this is a 255.22 acre plot of land, and it is situated in Wood County. And if you look just a bit down from it, you will see that this is Grand Central Avenue and the mall is over here. So a very large piece of land that's not too far behind the mall and Grand Central Avenue, again in Vienna. So it was formerly called Ohio Valley University, and this campus closed in December of 21 for an inability to financially afford to operate anymore. And we came together as a community in Wood County and talked about what we might do with this piece of property. And our decision rested on the fact that we knew that we either needed to step up and do something educational at that property, or we would see more drug rehab beds come to Wood County. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but I am saying that Wood County has the most drug rehab beds than any other county in the state. So that is one of the reasons why we decided to step in. And I will stop sharing that screen with you for a moment. So what we decided to do at this location, because we have this great 150,000 square foot building that was in disrepair, a lot of disrepair. And it had actually, they closed in December of 21. We weren't able to get it until November of 23, and we couldn't get heat in the building until January of 24. So I say that just so you know how long it sat empty with leaking roofs and no heat. So you can only imagine what we were able to deal with. We are going to open it in August of this year, the bottom, the ground floor, and the west wing of the first floor, as a place for our students to do computer science, computer information technology, cloud computing, cybersecurity and network administration, and also mechanical engineering. So it's a very exciting location for us. But what makes it even better is that we're co-locating businesses with us. The first one that has agreed to do that is called Intiva, and they're a company, a tech company that actually employs some of our students. So it's an opportunity for students to go into a space and learn, and then to also be employed in the same space that they're learning. We're also going to be doing collaborative space for co-working, and we're also building in a lot of incubation locations as we complete this project. It will take 2 more years past this year to complete it. Our college foundation was able to purchase this property because of a gift that we received. It was actually started as a $10 million gift. And if you are in some parts of the state, you think that's not a big deal, but it's a really big deal in Parkersburg, and it's the largest gift that a community college in our state has ever received. So very exciting for us. We've spent all that. We spent that money. It cost us 4.6 million to purchase this property, but we have started a capital campaign, and we're doing a lot of things right now to get corporate sponsors to be able to continue the work that we're doing. So what is extremely cool about this project is not just the fact that it's a new space for our computer science students. So this actually allows us to do with 255 acres. We have partnered with the Wood County Development Authority, and we're looking at putting in 75 housing units as well. We have a housing shortage in Wood County, and we can build in 75 different single family homes. Plus, we're looking at doing some townhouse development as well. It came with a former residence hall. And so we're partnering with a company to be able to open up at least the bottom floor of that residence hall as early as August of this year, which allows for 55 students to have a place to reside. And then next year, another 75 units will be added to that. So it assists with housing. Another thing that makes it very interesting is that it also assists with transportation, because it allows us to get on a bus route again, which we're not on where we currently live. And I'll tell you more later.
Thank you. Sorry, it's always so cringy, but that's an
I
incredible.
don't like it at all. I don't want to be timer girl anymore. I want to give this back up to someone else.
So I was happy to delegate that task to you. Here. Thanks, Dr. Jackson. Sorry about the timer. Brian,
Oh,
who's next?
man. Yeah. So next we've got Chad. Oh shoot, not Chad. I can't even read. Joby Chadwell. Pooled employer plans available for 401ks. I heard a little bit about this from Amber yesterday, and I'm pretty interested in hearing more about this. Where's he at?
I believe.
Joe?
Hi,
There you
thanks,
are. There you
Brian.
are. Okay.
So again, my name is Joby Chadwell. I'm with Elevate Financial Group. I am a certified plan fiduciary advisor, so I specialize in retirement plans for businesses of all sizes and other business solutions. But what I wanted to talk about was pooled employer plans. We call it a PEP, and it is, think of it as group pricing. So you can get together if you're looking to do a retirement plan for your business. Multiple companies can get discounts for going all in. So I have my colleague Brian Burke from Equitable Financial on here to get into a little bit more detail for you, because he is the experts, as
You're
Equitable
being
is one of
too
the
kind.
leading providers of the PEP in the US right now. So take it away, Brian.
Thank you. How you doing, everybody? Yes, my name is Brian Burke with Equitable, and what we wanted to talk to you a little bit about was another option for employers, especially in states like West Virginia, where the states are starting to mandate retirement plans for privately held corporations. And I'm assuming, as most of you with being employers, the one thing employers really hate to do is be financially responsible for monitoring and operating of their retirement program. And what happened was back if you remember, there was legislation called Secure 2.0 a few years ago. And in that legislation, it allowed various companies who are not affiliated with each other to, as Joby said, pool together. So you have the ability to, how would you put this? Pool your assets together, I guess the better way of saying it. And what it does is all different companies can get together now and make one big 401k program for the members. And it offers several distinct advantages. One, as Joby said, it's efficiently priced. Oh, we only got a minute? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we had 2 minutes.
You did, Amber.
You did. I added your
Oh.
minute on. I started it at a minute, but I added you another minute on when I realized I'd only given you 1 minute. My apologies.
Yeah, it's like
Thank
tear
you.
out of the. Can you do it in 10 seconds, Brian? I'll give you
Yeah,
10
it's a
seconds.
great way to get a new plan for everybody with you don't have to be liable or be a fiduciary anymore. And we handle all the processes and operating of your 401k plan. It's great.
Call me
Give
if you
Joby
need
a call.
anything.
Yes.
We will put if you want to put your contact info in the chat, people can reach out directly, but we'll also put this information in the follow-up email as well. What a great resource for businesses. So thank you for coming on and sharing that.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
So next up, we have Todd, who's going to talk to us about the tanks announcements. Todd?
Good
You're an
afternoon,
OGM the 2 minutes here.
everybody. Well, good afternoon, everybody. Here I'm representing the Harrison County Chamber as a member of the planning committee for the tank event this year. So proud to be a part of that. And just to share with you a little bit about what's going on. One thing that we're excited about this year that's a little bit different is that eligibility is now open to all small business entrepreneurs across the North Central West Virginia region. So it's not just Harrison County. That would include counties across the region who have been, businesses in the region who have been in business for 2 years or less. So that's exciting to report. And as you know, this provides a platform for local entrepreneurs to pitch their business ideas. They can get a cash prize for up to $10,000 in cash, but also there's value in getting up to $40,000. The package can include mentorship, coaching, and getting an advertising package, as well as marketing assistance. And so veterans, it's going to be the day after Veterans Day. It's on November 12th. It'll be at the Robinson Grand as it has been for the previous years. Our grand illustrious MC, although he won't say that that's who he is Mike Queen, who's also on the call. So we look forward to having him again this year. Key component that we want to get out to everyone is the application deadline is July 31st. So we want to get as many applicants as possible. So if you have persons that you think that could qualify, we want to make sure that they get qualified. I'm trying to scroll on my screen, but there's a QR code here, some more information that you can go to. Feel free to scan the code. Great information about the event. And you can see past winners and what they've been able to do, how they've been able to leverage the event and expand their businesses. So there's a lot more on the Harrison County website that you can get more information on. So my time is just about up. Have a good afternoon, everybody, and look forward to seeing you at the event in November.
Thank you, Todd. Good to see you again too, man. Up next, Trisha. Hope you're ready for this. Everybody else, G Beta at Marshall Eye Center. I got a sneak peek of this too the other day. And if I could put a bunch of fire emojis in the chat, I would do it right now. But Trisha,
Yes.
go ahead.
Yes, thank you, Brian, and thanks
You're
for
welcome.
letting me be a part of today's call. So as Brian said, my name is Trisha, and I am the Executive Director at Marshall's Eye Center. So we're a small center. You're actually looking at our full staff right now, and we report up through the Provost in the Office of Academic Affairs. And we've spent the past several years really narrowly focused on internal innovation and design thinking education, and are looking to expand our offerings to some more community-facing and entrepreneurship programs. So thanks to the generous support of Huntington Bank, we are doing a free 7-week accelerator program in partnership with Generator. So I'll go ahead and turn it over to Eddie Olson, who is a managing director with Generator, to tell you all some more about it. Eddie?
Thank you so very much, Trisha. Hi, everybody. Thank you so very much for this opportunity to meet you all. I really appreciate it. As Trisha so kindly mentioned, we are excited to announce this new free 7-week hybrid accelerator, whose goal is that the companies will go on to participate in an investment accelerator or raise venture funding. So applications are now open with a June 2nd deadline. So I kindly ask anyone who may have an idea of a company that could be interested or a good fit to please reach out to me directly or use some of the links that I just pasted in the chat. What we do in this accelerator is we bring them through the 7-week digital program. I'm just looking at the timer right now, trying to go fast. Sorry. I promise I'll follow up. But we get them in front of a lot of different mentors every week. We also have lunch and learns. And the last week is what we have is called Investor Swarm, where the 5 companies will be able to pitch their company to VCs. So that's kindly what I ask you all. If you could please be so helpful, share the word. And also, if you're interested in participating or learning more, please sign up to be a mentor or an investor. Thank you all so very much for your time today. And it's wonderful to meet all of you.
Yeah, right on time. And also whoever, oh, I didn't mean to thumbs down. That was my computer doing that. Whoever let Brian get emojis, now that's gonna happen here in the chat. So we are going to go over to Ann Jones, who's going to talk to us about the Mountain State Innovator Summit. And I believe you have a guest speaker, Lillian, with you. So I'll spotlight both of you. Oh, you're muted, Ann.
Right.
Perfect.
All right. So first, thank you ever so much. I am so pleased to be here, not only with my colleague Alan, but we also have now Lillian Warner, who is a SkillBridge intern. If anybody wants to know more about SkillBridge, follow up. It's an amazing way to get people, men and women who are getting ready to leave the military. So last year, we were able, with support of the Hayhurst family, to provide $150,000 to a business, and this year we are going bigger. So we will now be having 5 more categories added to it: veterans, women-owned, brick and mortar, and West Virginia undergraduate and graduate students, and that includes our community college folks. So glad to see people there on the line. The focus is for veterans within 5 years of separation, and the others 35 and under at the time of application. So the focus is really to build that pipeline of young entrepreneurship. And last year we had a $100,000 prize and a $50,000 prize. Now there will be also a $25,000 prize. So this could be you, or it could be a business you know about. So stop, think about somebody who you might know who's got a business that is doing all the right things and is ready to take a step forward, and either nominate them or ask them to apply. Lillian or Alan, anything that I need to share on that? I think I've got 27 seconds left. I've never spoken so fast.
I went ahead and dropped the links to the application form and the website in case anybody wants to go read some more about it.
Fantastic. And the cool thing about this is there are a lot of pitch competitions going on, and we're really excited to collaborate, right? So you can go to the Harrison County, work with Todd Crump, please work with Todd Crump, and also work with us. Ours will be, taking place also in November, which will set people up for Bridging Innovation.
And
All right, Brian.
all right. Oh yeah. So next we're going to go with Ella Austin, and she's going to talk a little bit about FBLA fundraising for nationals.
Hi, everyone. My name is Ella Austin. I am a senior at Huntington High School. I'm actually graduating here next week. So a little bit about me. My sophomore year, I helped start up Future Business Leaders of America at Huntington High. We started with 8 members, and it has grown tremendously to over 60 members with a wait list. This past spring, we went to Kingwood, West Virginia, where we competed at the FBLA state competition. We had over 20 members qualify for nationals. I myself qualified. I competed in social media strategies, where I got a perfect score, which was very rare to see. So it's super exciting. And so now we are taking about 12 of us to Anaheim, California here in about a month. And we are really doing our best to raise money to take our 12 future business leaders to Anaheim. We are looking for any entrepreneurs or businesses that would be willing to help sponsor and help cover our costs. This will go towards transportation, hotel costs, conference costs, things like that. Any donation is welcome, and we are also a registered 501 nonprofit, so it will be tax exempt. I will put my contact information in the chat. You guys are more than welcome to message or text me any questions you might have about Future Business Leaders of America, what we do, or anything like that, and I will be more than happy to answer. We do have a donation page sort of set up like a GoFundMe. It is hhsbusiness.org. Once again, thank you all for inviting me to come out and speak. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
Everyone give her all the money. I love it. Thank you so much, Ella. We appreciate having our young people on the this call. It's such an important part of this ecosystem. So thank you. You were so well spoken. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So we do have a quick ask. I'm going to drop a survey in the chat. We've been approached to maybe start a separate entrepreneur focused call that would be around learning. And so we do want to get some feedback from folks in the ecosystem around what that could look like. So if you guys are so willing and you're an entrepreneur on the call, if you could take a second to take that that quick survey for us, it's very helpful. We want to make sure that anything that we do is designed for the entrepreneurs at its heart. So the next person we have up on our agenda is ding, 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 Yulia. We have some free consulting services that you wanted to offer. So I'll let you tell the group a little bit about that.
Great. Hello, everyone. Let me share my screen. Hi. So I recently moved to West Virginia just a couple months ago. I'm originally from Ukraine, and I completed my MBA at Babson College in Massachusetts area last year. And I have been a founder and the CEO of international consulting companies that I started as a very small business with one-person office and was able to scale it, raise funding, and went through the whole journey of building a big company in different continents. Currently, I also work as an investor in Learn Launch Fund and Accelerator, which is venture capital fund, and do mentorship and help with fundraising for different accelerator programs, including Babson Accelerator Program. I have a ton of experience in business strategy, scaling, fundraising, and I wanted to contribute a little bit into entrepreneurship ecosystem of West Virginia, and to help small and medium-sized businesses with the following things. And I know how it feels to be a founder, especially if you're building business by yourself. And I'm happy to serve as a thought partner and help with business strategy, fundraising, marketing, customer acquisition to businesses in West Virginia. And I'm going to be running free mentorship sessions, one-on-one, limited number, but if you are interested to get a very efficient mentorship services for your business and you really want to scale your business, this is a QR code you can scan to apply for this program. And I will also drop the link in the chat and submit my email if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much. Oh,
Go ahead.
Thanks, buy you Coke. What is that how it was? Those are dad jokes. Sorry. Up next, we've got, let's see, where we at? Jamie Bissett with, he's going to talk a little bit about SBIR, which is small business innovation research.
Hi. I'm Jamie Bissett. I'm from U.S. Research Impact Alliance, USRIA for short, and we are all about helping innovative startups succeed, especially when it comes to navigating federal funding. We are the FAST program partner for West Virginia through the SBA, and so we are producing a series of webinars that provide training to both first-time proposal writers as well as people who have proposed before. We're partnered with the West Virginia Small Business Development Center to deliver these services, as well as partnered with their coaching for SBIR through the Intech program. And okay, that's it. So our next webinar is this Thursday on the 15th from 12 to 1:30. We are really excited to have Leon Wolf joining us. He's going to walk everyone through a practical step-by-step approach to completing a successful phase 1 proposal in just 10 weeks. In addition, attendees will receive a downloadable 10-week to SBIR proposal guide to help them after the webinar. It's completely free to attend. We just ask that you register ahead. So whether you're just starting out with grant funding or you've tried before, we'd love to see you there. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and I'll put the information and my contact information in the chat.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And SBIR is such an untapped resource. So please check it out. And it's also on the business link calendar. Quick plug. If you want your event to be featured here, or if you want to get as many eyes on it as possible, business link calendar, guys. Speaking of events, we've got another one coming up around export controls and compliance. James, you want to tell us about that?
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Westbrook. I'm a grants officer at the Marshall University Research Corporation. I was going to speak to you guys really quickly. We have an opportunity here. It'll be actually in person. So it'll be at the New Business School in Huntington. Unfortunately, it's a quick turnaround. It's tomorrow morning at 10. If you can't get there, we do have links available, but I'll drop my email in the chat. You guys can contact me. We can get you a link to attend it virtually. But a little about it, we're going to actually have a Special Agent Jeff Levine from the Washington Field Office of the U.S. Department of Commerce will be here fielding questions about various export topics. It's actually going to speak to a few real-world violations, so you can see how quickly you can get in trouble. We don't want that, so we're going to learn from our mistakes. We're going to learn a bunch of alphabet soup, which is really fun with the federal government. We all know that. I'm going to speak a little bit about what's deemed an export, what's deemed an international collaboration, identify red flags, common mistakes, and we're going to talk about a little bit more about commodity classifications and licensing. That's a lot of specific things, but if you are interested in expanding business via exports, we have a great opportunity. 10 a.m. tomorrow, it'll be on the first floor of the new Brad D. Smith Center for Business and Innovation here in Huntington. And again, if you guys can't attend in person, you can, I'll drop my email in the chat and you can get a link. Looking at my time, I'm good. I'm going to give some time back for everyone.
Perfect.
Well, that means I'm going to take my time in announcing this next one. I've got a few seconds to do that. I'm just kidding. Hazel Fisher, going to talk a little bit about the Ignite West Virginia awardees for 2025.
Hi, I'm Hazel. I'm with Ignite West Virginia, and I just wanted to shout out our amazing awardees from this year. So, for track 1, it's gonna be Main Street awardees. It's gonna be Best Damn Tape was awarded $21,000. Hill and Holler Herbal Tea Company was awarded $11,000. Nicola Lighting LLC was awarded $36,000. The Next Ridge was awarded $36,000. And then on to track 2. Global was awarded $30,000. Plug-in Promotions was awarded $50,000. And then Tour Equestrian LLC was awarded $20,000. And we're going to announce the 2026 dates in the fall, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. And then I'm going to be sending a link about our blog post that talks more in depth about the awardees in the chat. And that's all I really had to say. So you guys can take your time back, but thank you for letting me share.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And what an incredible group of pitches this year across the board. So everyone's a winner, but that was just an awesome day to see everyone. So next up, we have some Advantage Valley Faster West Virginia workshops. Sasha, are you on?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I was like, Brian.
It lagged for a second. Sorry.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so my name is Sasha Strader. I work for Advantage Valley, same as Brian Shaw. You have him as your co-host today. I'm a business coach. I started at the beginning of April, and I'm working for Faster in the Elk River Trail region. So I have Braxton and Clay counties as a whole, but also a little bit of the upper end of the canal from the Elk City and Capital Market area up into Clendenin and some of the less well-known cities in that area. I'm from Charleston and I have family who's in the upper edge of Braxton. So this is kind of a dream project for me to get more people into the area, more businesses to try to get people to stop and see what's happening there. And I have 2 workshops this month. You can see them on the screen now, I believe. They are build your own business. They help people think about starting a business, flesh out your concept, get an idea about the structure, what kind of pricing you might set, and how Advantage Valley can help them get their business off the ground or support them if they've started and they're less than 3 years. The first one, which is the one on your left there with the green top, is at Braxton County. It's in the Sutton Library, and it starts at 5:30 p.m. on the 20th. The second one with the red top there is Clay County. That one is in both the city and the county of Clay at the WVU Extension Office on the 29th at 5:30 p.m. And then for anyone who's a little further along in their business plans, we also have the Kaufman Fast Track courses coming up in Putnam starting June 5th at Area 34. Those go for 3 consecutive weeks, and they really help people kind of lay out the plan for where they're going with their business. Then we have down the very last screen, if you'll put that up for me, Marjorie, is a business certification workshop coming up on June 3rd from noon to 2 p.m. Lunch is included at that, and that is at Hadco in Huntington. It helps small businesses get certified for their veteran or minority-owned certification. So very helpful if you're someone who sells or wants to work with federal government.
Awesome.
I think I went a little too fast, actually.
No, it was great. Thank you, Sasha. Let's see. Up next is fellow coffee connoisseur, Mike Queen. And Mike, so Secretary of State corner. Here we go.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yep.
A big shout out to everybody that had anything to do with the Building Innovation Week. Secretary Warner was there for 3 of those days and really enjoyed the conversations he had. And we're really looking forward to Morgantown. Just as a recap for the month of April, 1,352 businesses were formed in West Virginia to do business in West Virginia in the month of April, 1,352. We want to remind everybody, and on the call here today is Sarah Carey, who is our the director of the West Virginia One Stop Business Center, that the virtual appointments are now a part of our everyday operation in the One Stop Business Centers, whether it be here in Clarksburg or in Charleston or in Martinsburg. So please take advantage of those virtual appointments. It is to help busy entrepreneurs who don't want to wait and want to set up an appointment that's convenient for them. A lot of times we find it's at lunchtime or after work, and we're really, like many of you, I noticed Sasha's programs are after 5 o'clock. We're really trying to cater to the second income entrepreneurs. And that's also something that our Solo, that's our chatbot, the first artificial intelligence chatbot in state government on our website at wvsos.gov. Solo is our little chatbot you'll see at the bottom right that can answer just about any question you have and find you the information you need at any time that's most convenient for you. Finally, we want to remind everybody that there are 103 municipal elections taking place, and we want to everybody to participate in those and help elect a good pro-business local elected officials. So thank you very much for the time.
Thanks. And a reminder, annual reports are due in June.
Thank
Get
you.
your annual reports in June. No problem. No problem, Mike. All right. Next, we've got the SBDC Business Link Quarter. Mark.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Mark Burdett, the Deputy Director of the West Virginia Small Business Development Center and the Program Coordinator for West Virginia Business Link. And want to dovetail what Amber has already told you guys to do. So I'm going to say it again as part of my 2-minute speech. Please send me your events, content. Know there's been a lot of good content that's come out of Bridging Innovation Week. Be sure to share that with us. You can go on the calendar of events page and submit your own event. If you do have content like promoting pitch competitions, I see that we're coming into the season to promote it later in the year. Feel free to send that to me as well. Would greatly appreciate it. Want to share a quick and let you guys know that I'll be representing the great state of West Virginia at the Global Entrepreneurship Congress that's coming to Indianapolis, June 2nd through the 5th. Denise and Stephanie and Dr. Lomax is going to join me there for us to talk about the future of entrepreneurship and economic development. So what's next? So happy to represent the great state of West Virginia and the ecosystem here. If anybody from West Virginia is actually going to be coming, please let me know. Would love to hook up with you guys there and get you connected. And I will give this time back, but before I say that, I'm going to dovetail what Mr. Queen said. Please give a virtual round of applause for Amber, for Tara, the whole Adventure Group team, Jim Dovell and his team at Shepherd University. What a great event they did with British Innovation this year. And you guys outdid yourself, so you've raised the bar again. So we cannot wait until Morgantown next year.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So true, Mark. So true. Up next, Entrepreneur Spotlights and Investor Collab, and we're going to do that with the one and only Michelle O'Connor.
Well, thank you, Brian.
You're
Rolling off the momentum of Bridging Innovation Week, we are scheduling a webinar as a follow-up to our workshop that we did there. So it's going to be what happens after the check clears, a webinar about what to expect after you receive investment funds from the investors. So we don't have a date yet, but it's going to be mid-June. And as soon as we do that, we will put it on the Business Link calendar and send out all the invites. But we do have a date for a fall event that will be held in Fairmont. And so save the date is September 30th and October 1st. So September 30th, we are doing a reception in the evening. And then October 1st, we will be at our building here in Fairmont at the High Tech Foundation. So we're looking forward to that. No further ado, because I think we have a packed calendar of, or a packed agenda of entrepreneurs. I will turn it over to, I believe, Amber for the next person.
Yep. We're excited. Yeah, we've got some great entrepreneur pitches. So entrepreneurs, just a quick reminder, you have 2 minutes. Unless you're the entrepreneurial spotlight, then you'll have 5 minutes. So I'm going to introduce our first entrepreneur, Chef Matt, who I've had the pleasure of judging ProStart with. Matt, we keep running into each other. So tell us a little bit about Vagabond Kitchen and what you need.
Hey everyone, and good afternoon. My name is Chef Matt Welch. 12 years ago, I started a culinary travel blog called The Vagabond Chef and explored the culinary world throughout our nation. 11 years ago, I started Vagabond Kitchen in downtown Wheeling, and I've done farm-to-table events and dinners all across the state. In 2021, I was one of the first West Virginia Tourism Chef Ambassadors, and in 23, I was named the West Virginia State Park Executive Chef. And also in 23, I started working with the West Virginia Food and Farm Coalition as a brand ambassador for the Appalachian Cellar, which is a brand that aggregates and brings together West Virginia-made value-added products and promotes and sells those. So my goal has always been to bring people into Wheeling and into West Virginia. I work with local producers, local growers, and as a culinary anthropologist, I celebrate Appalachian cuisine for both residents and travelers. Unfortunately, though, I've been hamstrung in my efforts to do this because I'm a restaurant, the worst of all things to be for investors. And we really need to improve our space where my restaurant is, which is hard to do when you don't own it. So I am looking to solve that problem by starting a new development business called RD1 and buy the property that my restaurant is in It is a 3-story building, and with that purchase, I would improve the restaurant space, expand the restaurant into a new concept, and seek business tenants for the 2 other vacant shop fronts that would add to the downtown area. I also have a possible production space in the basement, office tenants, and event space on the 2nd floor. And on the 3rd floor, we currently have a record store, and I'm working with some local specialists in autism to explore the possibility of doing an indoor sensory space for kids with autism. So my specific reason for being here is I'm looking for resources, lenders, investors, TA, anything you can think of that may help us, even just sharing the story. That's a huge important thing for me. I'll drop my deets in the chat. And I just really appreciate your time today. I'm actually super excited to get played off the stage, so I'm going to try to keep talking for 4 more seconds so that I can have that happen. It's kind of a personal dream. Oh, and thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Love it. That's the
Oh,
first
man.
anybody has celebrated me. Thank you for
Well
that.
played, Matt.
Well played.
Okay, up next, we're going to hear from Carissa at Neighborhood Kombuchery, and it's wvkombucha.com. Like your logo, Carissa. Very cool.
Thank you. Thank you. Hi,
and the drinks
everyone.
look
I'm
good.
Carissa Herman. I am a co-founder of Neighborhood Kombuchery. And in case anyone doesn't know what kombucha is, we are a small batch craft probiotic tea. My partner and I founded the brewery in 2019, and we are located in Morgantown. Kombucha is a wellness-focused beverage. Since we started the brewery in 2019, we have expanded the brewery operations significantly, as well as expanded our distribution radius. We self-distribute everything that we make. And as recently as late 2024, early 2025, we've actually expanded our product line. We are now offering an alcohol product, a hard kombucha, as well as the original non-alcoholic product. So I am here with you today because we are looking to add accounts in our current distribution areas. So what will we be looking for? We're a very small team. Like I said, we self-distribute everything. We're looking to add accounts in mostly North Central West Virginia, but we do have a presence in a lot of the tourism areas around the state as well. So we're in Wheeling, we're in the Canaan region, we're in Fayetteville, and as far south as Charleston. So if you have any leads on retailers that might be interested, we find that our non-alcoholic product does very well in cafes, coffee shops, bookstores, some restaurants. There are some bars that are offering it as well as an alcohol alternative. For the alcohol product, obviously, anywhere in West Virginia that has a valid WVEE ABCA license to sell would be a good lead for us. So I'm going to go ahead and drop those details in the chat, my contact information. If you have any questions at all, about the product, if you just want to chat about anything at all, I would love to hear from you. And I really appreciate you all having me here today to talk to you about kombucha. So again, I'm Carissa Herman from the Neighborhood Kombuchery.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And there's lots of compliments on your kombucha in the chat. So thank you. And we appreciate that. We'll put that ask in the follow-up as well.
Great. Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay. Next we have Goldenrod Kitchen. Nola, tell us what you're doing.
Hi everyone, my name is Nola Todd. I'm the owner of Goldenrod Kitchen. We are a pop-up food stand. We serve vegan and vegetarian breakfast food as well as bakery items here in Morgantown. We just recently launched officially at the beginning of March and started popping up at events around the Morgantown area, as well as we did Charleston Vintage Fest down in Charleston in April. And I'm just here today to get connected with the ecosystem and other entrepreneurs, especially those in the food service industry. I'm really, really new to this, and my team is pretty much just me with the help of some friends and family. So I'm looking to connect with other people in the space. And right now we're operating as a pop-up, but we are looking to make the transition to a food truck in the next year. So I'm working on financing that. But if you or anybody you know is selling a food truck, please let me know. Or if you just specialize in services related to scaling a food business, I would love to connect. And I think that's all for me. I'll give somebody a minute, but thank you so much for your time. And I will drop my contact information in the chat. Thank you guys.
Awesome. Up next, we're going to have Universe Creative, and Scott Ferris is gonna tell us a little bit about this. Looks like he's got a story to tell. Sorry, Scott, I hope it's not too much, but like your website, really cool.
Thanks for the shout out, Brian. Good
Yeah.
afternoon, everybody. I'm Scott Ferris. I'm originally from Bridgeport, West Virginia. I'm the co-founder of a documentary production company called Universe Creative. I'm also the co-director of a recent feature documentary called Impossible Town, which just won the Best Feature Doc at the Brooklyn Film Festival and was nominated for an award by New Filmmakers Los Angeles. Impossible Town is the story of former health officer Dr. Aline Amjad and her attempts to relocate a southern West Virginia community exposed to carcinogenic chemicals. Being from West Virginia, it has long been my dream to make a film that attempts to encompass the beauty and complexity of the state. So making Impossible Town with my business partner, Meg, was really a dream come true. We are honored that Impossible Town will premiere on PBS and its affiliated platforms, including Amazon, Apple TV, and some others, this July 15th. And in preparation, PBS has offered us 15-second blocks of airtime that will run before and after the film, both on their digital platforms as well as their regional broadcasts. So we're looking for sponsors to support the film in the form of underwriting these 15-second blocks. Each month, roughly 105 million people across the nation watch content on PBS platforms. So sponsoring the film means that your business or brand will gain access to this national audience, 44% of which are more likely to purchase from advertisers on PBS than on commercial TV networks. Additionally, if you're a sponsor, you'll have the opportunity to host screenings with live Q&A with the filmmaking team and boost visibility for your brand with custom social media assets, among some other perks. So we're trying to secure underwriters by the end of the month of May. So if you're interested, please reach out via email. You can read more about the film at impossibletown.com. And you can also reach our team for more information about underwriting the film at meg@universecreative.org. And I'm going to put that information on the screen right now. Hope to hear from you. Thank you so much for the time, everyone.
Great. Thank you so much. Can we just give a round of applause to our entrepreneurs today? Like, what a great group to see happen. I do want to just ask if Monique from Healthy Living is on. I'm not seeing you when I search. So if you are on phone, let me know. Okay. Well, with that, then we'll do open call. Anybody in the ecosystem that has any updates that you would like to share or put in the chat. We have a little bit of time here as we wrap up today's call. Anybody want to come off mute? You're more than welcome to. We appreciate everyone being here. Any other updates from the ecosystem?
Hello. Can I talk for a couple of minutes?
Yeah,
my name is Tapan Khan.
We're going to give you the 2 minutes. Okay, you ready?
Ready. My name is Tapan Khan. We established AI-based brain imaging technology at Morgantown. We recently received an SBIR page 1 from NSF. We are looking for another NIH big grant. We are looking for funding, small to big, anything is welcome. If you want to know more detail, my website is www.bioimaginics.com. And there you see my pitch deck or everything, what we are doing. And this technology we have, we published, and also we patented. Patent is just due, but still patent. And we want to establish more product, AI-based product for healthcare in Morgantown.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And I think we've also connected with the investment collaborative for you as well. So that's great. Thank you for hopping on and sharing what you're looking for.
Thank you.
Anything else? Anybody else have anything going on that you want to share?
Just really quickly, I was on a couple months ago sharing that Marshall University is hosting the West Virginia Governor's School of Entrepreneurship this summer, and our application window closed on Friday. And I'm excited to share that we have 48 students joining us at Marshall from July 11th to 20th. So thank you all for your help in getting the word out, and would look forward to connecting with some of you. If you want to serve as mentors or guest speakers, please feel free to email me.
That's incredible. Wow, what a good turnout this year.
Excited. Yes.
Trisha, did I hear correctly that we might even have an ecosystem day as part of that program, and there might be more information for people if they are interested to get involved? And
Yes, I'll drop my email in the chat again. If you're interested, please feel free to reach out.
Great. Thank you. That's awesome.
Hey, Amber, this is Mike Queen again. One more thing, if I may.
Of course, yes.
I thought maybe someone would mention the West Virginia Grant Resources Centers, which are from WVU and Marshall. That collaboration has joined the West Virginia One Stop Business Center. They're going to be in the center along with our friends from the SBDC and others. We really hope that the folks will take advantage of that. The grant centers will offer meetings in person there at any of our sites, but mostly there in the Charleston site, virtual and in person. So more information to come. You'll be able to find that. But Secretary Warner and our team really happy to welcome the West Virginia Grant Resource Center to the West Virginia Small Business, the West Virginia One Stop Business Center. So thank you very much for. I thought maybe someone else would beat me to that, but it's an exciting opportunity.
Talk about a one-stop shop. That's
There you go.
Great place to just hop on in, get a grant, get a business license.
Well, that's right. And and there are grant opportunities for for-profit businesses, and the Grant Resource Center has a number of professionals who deal with grants all day long. So it doesn't hurt to ask. This is a great resource for entrepreneurs and small business owners looking to grow.
Perfect. All right. Well, we'll give you some time back. What an efficient ecosystem meeting. It was jam-packed. Thanks everyone. I've been texting Tara telling her what a great call it was, and we're sending her all the good vibes as she travels to Europe. But thank you, Brian Shaw, being our guest host today. You did lovely. Maybe we'll bring you back for a feature later in the future. But we appreciate everyone so much. Again, if you have anything that you would like, even if you don't want to come off mute and speak, if there's anything you would like sent in the recap email, please drop that in the chat or shoot me an email with it, and I'll be sure to get it. That usually goes out tomorrow. So if you get it to me today, it'll get in there by tomorrow. But we want to say we appreciate everyone. Thank you all for coming to Bridging, for being involved. This is several months in a row now. We've hit over 100 attendees for a monthly call that is completely voluntary, which is huge. And so just want to say thank you, and have a great rest of your day.